the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
On the ready.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, they're scared. Jack. Under 10. Two draw Porker.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch the screen. Joker. Kill.
Hey, lock it.
Going right side is White. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Kill.
Roll out.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Shit.
Hey, echo.
Shit.
Go. Get it.
They'll run with White. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Leo.
Check 99. Wide. Get wide.
Yep.
6 guys.
Deep river.
They'll run on first down. White. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Easy work.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Mike 54. Crunch time, defense.
Now.
On 2nd down, it's White. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Switch.
Topper. Hey, orbit. Hey.
Right there. 54.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Let's see what you got.
White.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
No. 21.
On second down now, McKinnon. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Get it, boy.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here we go. 180.
Good track.
We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Here we go. 180.
Come get some. Come on, come get some. He don't want it.
Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. The 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 31, Garoppolo. That's Samuel, caught left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 yards, first down Niners.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180.
On first down, McKinnon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got this. White.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 27 yards there, a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one out for a really good strike.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
21. Here we go.
Come off the ball. Go, Mike 50.
And let's pin the mirrors back.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
Here we go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Haywood.
After the sack on 1st down, Rudolph. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Got it.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Shed. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. This is Johnson. He's got it. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's go.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On the set. Check right 54. Right 54.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Back.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Check. Fresno. Fair.
Jim. Watch out.
Go.
Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
No game on this defense. No game. Check. Crunch. Well, fellas, here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Twenty-one.
On second down now, McKinnon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
Here we go. Thirteen.
Go.
21.
Mike's 50.
I smell fear in that offense.
Now Garoppolo looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Runs through the contact. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with McKinnon, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, Davey! You.
Now a give, this is McKinnon, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That's what I do.
21.
Here we go, 50. Mike 50.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Bud Dupree providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The drive starts with a run by White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Deuce. Check 31.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Ready.
Watch the curl. Check 50.
22 jet bomber.
Hey, check 24.
Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's White. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Hey, turn it up. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check. Speed grip.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph flushed out right. Complete to Washington. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set up. Hey, read. Mike. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Let's go.
From the red zone now, Rudolph. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's got White here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Set. 70. Indy.
Again, it's Rudolph. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Johnson, incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Rudolph. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Rudolph. This is caught. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run it in with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. Taking it in. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 17-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more caught? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They've put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford any more at this point. This is taken at the 15.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Ready, set.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They haven't been all that great. I mean, both offenses struggling, but you look at their lead. They've taken advantage of the breaks that they've needed to take advantage of.
And I love baseball. I just do. I like going to a game, and I like
baseball too.
And I like 3-run homers as much as anyone. It's fun, right? But I also like it when a guy gets a single or a walk, steals 2nd, gets bunted over to 3rd, sacrifice fly, brings him home. You just never know how you're going to fashion runs, and that's what we've seen in this game. They figured out a way to score, even though the offense hasn't been in gear.
Yeah, small ball. Their small ball's been very good, opening up this lead. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You can't block me.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. He runs, he runs, he runs.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 4, check 4.
Look at me. Go, go.
Switch.
Check. Go. Hit it.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Greystone, travel.
53, check 53. Hey, tight.
3rd and long, it's Rudolph. Complete, it's Johnson. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. They'll keep it on the ground. McKinnon, and a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180. You ain't doing nothing.
On first down, McKinnon, room here to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll run on first down. McKinnon, give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run it with McKinnon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.